Hello friends! In this video I have prepared an amazing card trick for you that you can perform anytime, anywhere, with any deck of cards and without any preparation. All you need to know is the secret. Of course, I'll tell you the secret, and after you try it, you'll repeat this trick over and over again because it always works. And you'll get it right the first time. I'm absolutely sure of that. I have no doubt about it. So, friends, to perform this trick, we take a deck of cards and of course we shuffle it. We shuffle these cards, but first I want to say that in order to perform this trick so that it looks cooler, it is desirable to have 3 spectators. Yes, you can show the trick to 1 or 2 people, but it's better if there are 3 spectators. So if you are in a large group of friends at a party, you can always show this trick without any problems. So, first of all, we will take and remove from this deck the 2 jokers, which will only interfere with us in performing this trick. They are not needed here, so we will remove them. We will take the rest of the cards and shuffle them as best we can, however we want. You can, of course, give the deck to the spectator. The spectator can also shuffle the cards, please. This is not prohibited. So, our cards are shuffled. Now ask the spectator to divide the deck into 3 approximately equal piles. Well, let's say the spectator takes them and divides them like this, and like this, and like this. Okay, it worked. Approximately 3 equal piles. This one is a little bigger. Let's add a few cards here and a few less here. Now this pile will belong to the first spectator. This pile will belong to the second spectator, and this one, accordingly, to the third spectator. Have the spectators memorize the top cards of their piles. So the first spectator memorizes this card. The second spectator memorizes this card. And the third spectator memorizes this card. Now ask the spectators to place their cards on the table, then shuffle the remaining deck and place it on top. Let's say the first spectator discards their card, shuffles, and covers it. The second spectator takes their card in the same way, shuffles it, and throws it on top. The third spectator also discards their card, shuffles the cards in the same way, and covers them in the same way. Excellent! Now, dear spectators, remember any number from 10 to 16. Let's say this spectator remembers the number 10. This spectator remembers the number 12. And this one, for example, remembers the number 13. So now take that number of cards and cover them with the rest of the cards. This spectator remembered the number 10. So he deals 10 cards. Of course, friends, all this happens much faster. But since I'm alone now and I have no audience, I will do everything myself for each spectator. When you have 3 spectators, the process will go faster. So this one deals 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are covered. This one memorized the number 12, so he deals 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And these cards are also covered. This one memorized the number 13. Let's deal 13 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And these cards are covered. It looks very simple, friends, but now I will take the piles from random spectators and start swapping them around. For example, I will swap the piles of the first and third spectators, and I will also swap the piles of the second and third spectators. Now repeat the procedure again, my friends. That is, the first spectator counts out 10 cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And covered with a pile. This one, 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we cover them. And this spectator counts 13 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All my friends, we are completely confused. Now your cards are definitely impossible to find. But as a magician, I don't stop there. I'll switch the piles among the spectators again and again. And now, friends, I'll ask you to repeat the procedure again. The first spectator memorized the number 10. We count out 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we covered them with the rest of the cards. The second spectator memorized 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we covered them. The third memorized 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we covered them with cards. Friends, I probably won't be able to show you this trick. I probably won't be able to do it. It's too confusing. We dealt the cards, we swapped the piles, we shuffled again. It won't work. But not for me, dear audience. What was your card? Remember it. Now lift the top card and look. It's your 2 of diamonds, of course. The second viewer has his 10 of spades, of course. And the third viewer has his 3 of spades, of course. This is a wonderful card trick, friends, which we will now proceed to learn. But first, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and be sure to write a comment. Whether you like this trick or not, whether you will add it to your repertoire or not. Well, let's move on to the tutorial. So, friends, welcome to the tutorial for this wonderful card trick. To be honest, I don't fully understand how it works, but I didn't bother too much. I didn't try too hard to understand. If the trick works well, it's mathematical, it's automatic, so I don't get to the bottom of it. I just memorize the sequence of actions. What do you need to do to make it work? So, friends, we take a deck of cards and shuffle it. Shuffle it as best we can, however we want. In different ways, yes, I know how to shuffle in different ways. So we've shuffled the deck. Everything is authentic. Now we need to remove the 2 jokers from the deck. They must be removed, because the trick simply won't work with them. After that, we can shuffle the cards again. So we've shuffled the cards, and we call our 3 spectators. Ideally, I repeat, there should be 3 spectators. But if you don't have 3, only 2, then you can play the role of the third yourself. And if, for example, you only have 1 spectator, then the poor guy will have to memorize 3 cards. This is, of course, worse, so it's better when you have 3 spectators. So ask the spectators to divide the deck into 3 roughly equal piles. So they divide it into piles like this. The piles should be roughly equal. It should not be like this or like this, where one pile is clearly larger and the other is clearly smaller. You should not do that. If the audience has divided them up in this way, then you, as the magician, can slightly adjust their choice. Do this so that the piles are approximately equal in size. Now ask the audience to remember the top cards. So, the spectator turns over and remembers the 10 of diamonds. The second spectator remembers the 6 of diamonds. And the third spectator remembers the Queen of Hearts. So, they have memorized these cards. I will not turn these cards back over. I will leave them face up so that you can better understand how the cards move during this trick. Perhaps you will gain some understanding, and it will become more or less clear to you how this trick works. So, each spectator has memorized their card. Now ask them to place their card on the table, then shuffle the remaining cards and cover them with their card. Accordingly, the first spectator places their card on the table, shuffles the remaining cards as best they can, and covers them with their card. The second spectator does the same. They place their card on the table, shuffle the remaining cards as best they can, and cover them with their card. And the third spectator discards their card, shuffles the remaining cards as best they can, and covers them in the same way. Excellent. Good work. Now, my friends, you need to remember any number from 10 to 16. Each spectator memorizes their number. To make it easier for me and so that I don't get confused, I will memorize simple numbers. For example, 10, 11, and 12. So the first spectator memorizes, for example, the number 10, the second the number 11, and the third spectator the number 12. Now ask the audience to take their piles in their hands and hand over the number of cards that corresponds to the number they memorized. Of course, now I will do all this for the audience because I don't have an audience right now, and I will have to do everything myself. But when you have an audience, the process will go faster. So the first spectator memorized the number 10. We count 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we simply cover the remaining cards. The second spectator memorized the number 11. We count 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we covered the remaining cards. The third spectator memorized the number 12. We count 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we covered the remaining cards. Excellent. It seems like nothing complicated, but here's where it gets interesting. Here you start swapping the piles between the spectators. Under no circumstances should you ask the spectators to swap the piles themselves in random order, because they will swap them in a way that you don't want. There is a specific sequence here and it must be followed. Therefore, as a magician, you say that you are now going to randomly swap the piles of random spectators. But in fact, the spectators will not be random. First, you swap the piles of the first and third spectators. Swapped. Next, you swap the piles of the second and third spectators. Swapped. Now ask the spectators to deal out the number of cards they remembered again. The first spectator had the number 10. Deal out 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cover with the remaining cards. The second spectator had the number 11. Deal 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and cover them. The third spectator had the number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and cover with the remaining cards. But that's not all, you say. That would be very simple. It would be a very simple trick. Let's create complete chaos in our performance again. I will change the piles of our spectators again. This time, you change the piles of the first and second spectators. Then you change the piles of the second and third spectators. So again, ask them to deal out the number of cards they remembered. The first spectator takes his pile again and counts out 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And cover with the remaining cards. The second viewer does the same with 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And cover with the remaining cards. The third person thought of the number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and covered them with the remaining cards. And as you can see, these cards come to the top. Ask the audience to turn over their top card, and it will be the card they remembered. That's the whole trick, friends. Bye-bye.